you should be okay. So you should be um, excellent, virtuous, and as useful and practical and knowledgeable and just the best version of yourself. You have a duty. In one part, it's like it's sort of being grateful for being taken care of and to this point by all of history to reach this point as such luxurious, like technologically advanced, knowledgeable beings as such as ourselves now, being aware of this fact. It's like in part, it's like being grateful. Like there are a bunch of people for millions or tens of thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of years. I think it's more like hundreds of thousands, but people are working hard every day, sacrificing, giving their lives. And that has been the story of human life in some degree, whether they were aware of what they were doing or not, just supporting their local family or whatever, but that all eventually connects to the world. And you should take the time right now as a cushy, easygoing time. I know everyone doesn't have as cushy and easygoing. Some people are homeless, some people are struggling financially, but still, like, practicality of, like, if you're in a comfortable home or you have access to food or you have access to educational materials, like, the best thing you can do now is not enjoy yourself, not have fun. Sure, you can fit that into your life a bit. Have a day that you blow steam off, maybe. I don't freaking know how much it's required to maintain a lot of the very workaholic lives that many people live nowadays. And it's I should have said hi to that guy. I could have started a conversation. Oh well. Freaking anyways, see, like, if I'm just walking around as like whoever, like, I should stop and spark a conversation. But everything is not guaranteed. We're not guaranteed a place on this planet. God hasn't promised us eternal success on this planet. And though, like, maybe eternal life afterwards if you do good, I don't freaking know. But what I do know is you can build the kingdom of heaven on earth. And maybe that doesn't happen for you. Like, you can make the best life that you can do and manage to create something great out of yourself, possibly. But a lot of it is, my main motivator is thinking about future generations and what I could leave behind. Like, is it gonna be a waste-filled, consumeristic, like vastly shallow and like destructive and sort of selfish society, or is it gonna be something more prosperous and knowledgeable and compassionate and balanced with nature and like a habitable place to live? And like, I think whatever challenges like people are gonna have to face, probably just wars and stuff like that between each other, but preparing yourself, making yourself as best you can, and then like when you have your kids, you or go online and teach someone or your friends or whatever, you try to, as best as you can, invite people into that good, prosperous life of that is producing something of great value, and you make that into your life's goal. Everything, I think, for a non-selfish human being that is a bit wiser to what keeps things going, your focus should be on what you can offer to your society when the opportunity arises. When there's an individual in need that you can help, you can reach out and help them and like with whatever level of knowledge if you've built yourself up well enough. But like, how to say it? It's very well possible if you, one individual, doesn't do everything that they're supposed to do, that might be the teetering edge of doom for the whole planet. And every single individual working away in some good way, it's like increases those chances that we'll survive. And having more knowledgeable, wise, and compassionate people, or same thing, I suppose, but having more intelligent people and compassionate and understanding people, and people who participate in healthy practices of long-term gratification instead of short-term instant gratification that leads to usually nothing. Again, like, it could be potentially blowing off steam, and to what degree people need to blow off steam to live their difficult lives is not exactly known to me. But people know when they're overindulging, or do they? It's like, you have to be careful with your judgments, but like overindulging in temporary things and not contributing and spending your time building something, building yourself, building your, well, and you could say physique, and that would be like really cool and all that, but like your health, building your body, your longevity, um, and and yes, it's good to also be beautiful or whatever, and that provides something too. But like, excellence and in your physical body and your mentality and your external interaction with the world. Like, that's something like a complete picture of cover, and maybe not. That's not a very good descriptive, like, enriching. Anyways, point being is, things are easy now. Things fall apart. Chaos arises. And to assume that you won't face some major trouble or tragedy throughout your life, and to not prepare for that, is just stupid. If shit went down, like, how many people would be able to bear down and like not degenerate into some tribal chaos or whatever? Like, be able to manage their faculties and see and formulate like a reason to still maintain their morality, or I don't really know. But I think people get the point. Yeah.